That's all you never saw. Been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just a good old boy, wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.
Alright guys, so at the beginning of the episode you saw Brigham and Hiram take off on quite a epic adventure. They started off heading off to Southern California to Carpinteria for some family reasons. They drove from Southern California to Northern California. I originally wasn't supposed to make the trip at all. They went down the I-15 into Southern California, then over, then went up the up Route 101, and then up I-5 up to Corning. So, my mom called. Apparently, they have a bunch of tools they need out there and stuff. And then if you guys remember my buddy Seth, he's moved to New Jersey, but his dad has like bags and bags and bags and bags worth of beans. So my parents need help hauling all those things back. Some of the tools I need to take though is this, that. So there's just two of the tools. Then there's some other things. But before we do any of that, I need to go out and get myself prepped. I need to do a pre-trip inspection on this, which I'll show you guys how to do. It's very important you do a pre-trip inspection. And then the other thing we do need to do is I need to go to the store and get some Monsters and Gatorades, and because they're more expensive at the gas station. The reason I'm drinking these is because I work the graveyard shift at the Jordan River Temple. So I get on to work at 10 p.m. I get up at 2 a.m. If I come home and get to go to sleep and then wake up like a couple hours later, 5 hours later, it's going to be hard for me to stay awake. So it's just better I get on the road, and then when I do get tired, just pull off an X off of I-80 and take a little snoozer. So let's get going. Let's go get some of the stuff we do need. Alright, and we're here. It's monsters. Okay. Buy two, get one free. Mine as well. So I'll get this one. That one. What should I get? This is my favorite, so I guess I'll get this. Buy two, get two free. Okay, get one free. Yeah, duh. And Harm said he wanted Mountain Dew. What should I get him? He seems to like this flavor, so I'll get him that, even though he won't get it for several hundred miles. Considering he's on the other end of the desert. And then I should probably get some Gatorade too. Up here. Favorite flavor. And let's see, I should probably get one other. I don't like the options here like they do at the gas station, but still. Should probably get one here. There we go. All set, now we just need to check out. And here's Lyman again.
Call you right back, but Hal said he does have one, and that he should give it. He just says he doesn't know how to get it to me.
But now I'm going to show you guys how to do a pre-trip inspection on your vehicle. First things first, the most important thing to do is check your oil level. First one doesn't count. The first dip is worthless. And take it out again. And looks like we have plenty of oil because it's right on the fill line. You can see that beautiful golden color. And it's golden because I just changed the oil probably about 1,000 miles ago. So the oil isn't that old. Next, you want to check your tranny fluid. Transmission fluid lasts for about 50,000 miles. Yeah, we're good. We have plenty of fluid. In fact, maybe even a little too much. But that's okay, because that's how I've been running for tens of thousands of miles, well, at least 10,000 miles. So that's good. Looks like this could be filled up a little. I don't have any washer fluid right now. Maybe my dad has some here in the garage. Might be making a run to Walmart here soon. Possibly before I go to work. So yeah. So I can't top this up right now, but I will. Power steering fluid, you should be able to feel. You'll know if you're low on power steering fluid because the steering wheel will give you problems, but it looks like I have plenty. So we're good on that. Brake fluid's good. I can just see by the, yeah, it's definitely hit the, it's definitely above the minimum line. I could fill them up myself if they're low, but it'd just be better to drive down to Discount Tire and have somebody else do it because I don't want to hook up the dang air compressor. It's a pain in the butt. Here we are. Discount Tire. Let's see, check tire 1. We're doing good. We're at 35, which is where we need to be. Wait a minute, let's try that one more time. Also good. And this was the tire that had the leak, I believe. No, or was it? Let's see. No, that tire that had the leak is back there. So it's on the front, passenger front now. So this is the tire. Alrighty, so I apologize for earlier. My GoPro decided to die on me, but finally got the fluid that we need. I got Rain-X. That's my favorite type to get because it really keeps the bugs off. Not that there's bugs around this time of year. But yeah, you never know. Maybe in California there is. So let's take it then. Oh, come on. Glug, glug, glug it in. I apologize, my dome lamp decided to go out, but got the Doug, got the chickens. We're bonsaiing off to California now. Got a 10-hour drive ahead of us, and I've already been up for like 16, 17 hours. Hopefully the ducks and the chickens calm down back there. Yeah, delays. I'm an hour behind schedule now, so yeah. Just have to make a quick stop, get some fuel, and then we'll be on our way.
Daddy wanted a radio, he tuned it to a country show. I was rocking in the cradle to the crying of a steel guitar. Mama used to sing.
Alright guys, just made it into Wells, Nevada, our first fuel stop. About to fuel up. This is probably the first time I've stopped since getting onto westbound 201. We're now in, like I said, in Wells, Nevada, at my favorite truck stop. We're gonna fuel up. So yeah, let's see what type of gas mileage we got. Yeah, this is probably the earliest I've ever made it into Wells, because it's never usually this dark when I get here. So I think it's like 5 a.m. Pacific time, 6 a.m. Mountain time. So yeah, because usually by the time I do get to Wells, the sun's just barely coming up. So yeah. Woo! It's cold. That's partly because I was wearing my jacket while I was in the car. I think living in Utah over the past 2 years, living back in Utah, I've become somewhat of a wussy. It's a lot warmer in Utah than it is in northern Nevada or Wyoming. So I guess we'll see what the temperature is. I mean, what the fuel mileage is here in a moment. In the meantime, I'm gonna get it set up so you guys can see a beautiful sunrise. Okay. 25.6, so 25 and a half. That's not too bad. So yeah. Anyways, need to go into the store, and purchase some things. Doug, you stay quiet, okay?
She taught me that sweet harmony. Now she worries cause she never thought I'd ever really take it this far. Singing in the bars and chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. 'Cause all I've ever wanted is to pick this guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, just wanna be heard and sing. I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream.
A little status update. I'm at the top of Gondola Summit in Nevada, mile marker 200. But I'd say it's getting time for me to take a little rest because I've been up since 11 a.m. Friday morning. Now it's 8 a.m. No, 9 a.m. Saturday morning. So yeah, time for a little breather. Other than that, we're doing pretty good. I'd say we're almost to the halfway mark. We're just an hour short of hitting the halfway mark to Corning. So yeah, little nap time. Alrighty guys, we've made it into Fernley, Nevada, and my gosh, gas prices for gas have skyrocketed. It's like gone up like a good 50-60 cents. Like back in Wells, Nevada, gas was $3.21, cheaper than in Salt Lake Valley. And then up here, gas is like $3.89 per regular. But I've been up now for over 24 hours, a little tired. And the Wells to Fernley stretch of the trip is very, very long. So I also need to make adjustments to the chickens because the chickens and ducks aren't getting along too well. So also bought this. Elder Lyman and I wanted to get Godfather's Pizza when we were in Las Vegas, but didn't end up happening that way because the one in downtown Las Vegas had gone out of business. So yeah, I'm gonna have myself a nice little lunch and then get everything set up the way it needs to be. Hey buddy. Aww, you love the audience, don't you? Alrighty, we got the animals better situated. This is my dad's chickens, Charlotte. There's Doug again. And here's the ducks. Hi Gus Gus. Hey Dash. So, got a few hours left. We need to make it from Fernley now to Corning. So yeah, this next part will be the most challenging, that is, as far as driving goes, but at least the straightaways are over. That's like the longest part of the trip and the hardest. So now it's just on to the fun challenges. So let's get a move on.
An Atlas and a coffee cup, 5 pickers and an old Dodge truck. Heading down to Houston for a show on Saturday night. Well, this overhead is killing me. Half the time I sing for free, but when the crowd's into it, Lord, it makes this thing I'm doing seem right. Standing in the spotlight, chasing that neon rainbow, I'm living that honky-tonk dream. 'Cause all I've ever wanted is to pick his guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, just wanna be heard and sing. I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream.
Alright guys, needed to get out and take yet another break. I'm very, very, very tired. Somehow my driving skills are still up to par, but it's all like tunnel vision. Yeah, I need to get off the road here soon. But we're about 1.5 hours from our final destination, but every once in a while you need to stretch your legs and stuff, so I decided to stop at this Vista Point. Be good for my own safety, so yeah, and for other people's safety. Gotta love it. Look how pretty.
Daddy's got a radio he wanted 30 years ago. He said, son, I just know we're gonna hear you singing on it someday. Well, I made it up to Music Road, but Lordy, don't the wheels turn slow. Still, I wouldn't trade a minute, I wouldn't other way. Just show me to the stage, I'm chasing that neon rainbow. I'm living that honky-tonk dream. 'Cause all I've ever wanted is to pick this guitar and sing. Just trying to be somebody, just wanna be heard and sing. Chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream. Oh, I'm chasing that neon rainbow, living that honky-tonk dream.
Alright guys, so it's the next day. As you can see, Gus and Dash are much happier than they were in the car. We got Cinnabo over there. He's grown from the last time you saw him. Over there, that white one, that is Cinnabon. Cinnabo. Got my Hawaiian chips. And yeah, it's a lot more pretty out here. A lot more cooler.
So basically, he just wrapped himself up in a burrito and blacked out for about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, by the time I got here, I'd been up for like 36 hours straight.
He's gonna stop
You pushed him out.
Alright guys, this is like the oldest car we've ever shown on the channel. But this here is a 1928 Ford Roadster. Yeah, you heard me right, 1928. Very, very common automobile for this age. The car's like 80-something years old. It's powered by a Chevy 350 V8 and with a Turbo 350 behind it. Can't run it right now, not sure what's wrong, but you can see there's the headers and the radiator cover and all that fun stuff in there. Yeah, it's a pretty nice car. It was restored at one point. But you know how, I'm sure you guys know how money is in life. And there's a seat for it, but yeah, pretty cool car. And here's the toy hauler the owner just bought for it and for his ATV, because he's moving and he's going to take this with him and then just go and see the country and stuff. He wants to get out of California. It's California, like I said, their laws are horrible. Alright guys, so this is going to be the Roadster's new home. That's pretty nice. Got these little toolboxes. This is probably similar to what NASCAR uses, but on a much bigger scale. Spare tire. It smells just like a tire shop in here. It's
Very nice. But I got an 80-gallon fresh, 60-gallon gray and black tanks, and I do have a tank under the back left side for diesel fuel. They just didn't have the rest of the hardware to, you know, for the hose and all the other shit for it.
So you can pump it up to the truck.
So the tank's under there. I just got to find my fittings and everything.
Oh,
they gave me back
nice.
$13,500 because they never got it in within 6 months of ordering the. After 6 months, they say, hey, you know, we weren't able to get this. We're just going to refund you.
Alright guys, this was by far a last-minute trip. But my family wanted me out there, and I honestly really needed a break from stuff that was going on. And it's a good thing I did, because things that didn't seem to make sense or would go through, when I came back home, everything fell back as they needed to. I got the break that I truly needed. So if you ever get a chance to make a last-minute trip, just take that chance, because things have a way of working out, and if you try too hard sometimes work out worse, or things don't work out the way they're supposed to. And that's how we roll on Highland Rednecks.